Thank you. Actually fascinating because the tribe has a wonderful reputation for their female characters, which is something I think that there's a dearth of in television in general. What have you learned from playing Salene?
Heaps, I think. Probably looked a lot tonight in the mature issues and stuff. Like I think most of the characters has had to deal with a majority of very intense issues. She had so much growth through it because I remember playing her originally. She was very motherly and a little bit vulnerable all the time, and it became quite, for me, it was quite emotional as well. I found I'd go home after work feeling quite drained. But when she started to grow, like with her relationship with Ryan and things, I felt it was a real journey as a person. Like for me, being full-time when I started, from now being, and I went through changes with her as well. So it was I actually felt quite, no, it's quite cliche, but I actually did feel quite attached to her. Originally, like, I got annoyed with her. I got really, like, I'd get very peeved off that she was always falling into the people, or she didn't have a very appropriate way of handling things, but then we kind of, scripts became, her storyline became so much stronger. And with Ryan, going to find Ryan and stuff, when she did that, and she became so much stronger, it became really, like, empowering for her. And I think, I think her issues that she's had to go with definitely makes her one of the, I think, maybe not stronger in the sense of like Amber was as a leader. I think very strong as an emotional kind of standpoint. Like people, that's I think why characters went to her for advice and things like that. Because she was also went through so much stuff throughout the life in the mall. Yeah.
Absolutely. My partner and I have been here. She was talking about how does it feel to be the Kelly Taylor of the tribe, never to know all the horrible things happen?
That's actually true. I'd never actually thought of it like that. Yeah, like I said, I did actually get a little bit. At first, I was just kind of like, not again. Like you get another block of scripts, and then they go, oh God, here's another issue she's got to deal with. And for me, it was a bit infuriating because there's only so much like anxiety and depression and kind of just like droning through issues that you can go through, and because obviously a storyline is short, you don't have to deal with it for a long period of time like you would in real life. But I mean, it does become very tiring. And I was so impressed when I got back from, because we had quite a big break between filming of 4 and 5, and I'd done sequence 4, which was my last year of high school. And so I did a lot of growing in that year as well, and it was really nice to come back to 5, and she had done a lot of growing as well. Comes back with a bit of a new look, butt-kicking personality, and it was really nice because I suddenly felt like, you know, this character's starting to change and she's growing up as well. So that was really nice to kind of get back into that.
How do you cope with that at the end of the day, being emotionally drained? Like, what do you do for self-care emotionally?
Not a lot. I'm a bit of a potato. I'm quite. I like to be by myself quite a bit. Yeah, I'm a huge social person, but when I get in the mood, go into my room, listen to music, I act out scenarios. I'm one of those, I'm one of those people that goes to bed and can lie awake for like 2 hours just thinking about things in my head and just going, yes, you know. But that's probably the way I'd probably deal with most things. But then again, like if I did have a really down day, or you know, she'd do a lot of crying or something like that, Beth lived in the house with me and 5, so we were kind of a pillar of strength for each other a little bit when we had a tough day, and go for walks and things like that. We'd go for drives and whatever, go into town and see Tori and things like that. Kind of helps when you're around other people and you kind of realise, okay, I'm back in reality, I'm not on the set anymore. And for me, getting out of costume was a huge feeling, because being in costume, you really feel like, I don't feel myself. Like a lot of the stuff I wore was just so not me. Like I'm such a very casual person. Like I don't like wearing shoes, you know, things like this. And I was wearing big shoes, and I was like, I did a lot of scenes actually without shoes. And people were like, Tori, put your shoes back on, please. But things like that helped me get out of character quite a bit as well. Just they kind of got me out of the frame of mind, and I was like, sweet, I'm Tori again. It's all good. Getting my makeup off. Yeah.
So would you say that once the costume comes on, you're more of a method actor? Or tell a little bit about your acting philosophy.
Well, at first I didn't really have a philosophy at all. I didn't even I basically would learn lines and go on set. Once I got, for me it's quite hard to get into a character, like straight off. I think you can see it with my acting with his like series. Like you watch it now and I was like, you know, I felt a bit wooden, you know, at the beginning, and seeing it now I feel so much more relaxed into the character, and I can switch on to her a lot easier. And she, I think for me, I'd go home and I'd do things into the mirror because you never know what your face is doing. And I had a really thing with acting with my eyebrows. I got told in the first series apparently I do this a lot. So I was like, I look like a startled actor. But yeah, it's quite amazing what you see on camera. Like when you actually watch yourself back and you're like, gosh, I'm doing that. Oh, how embarrassing. But it was. I think it's one of those things that once I am in character,
everybody can wrap up questions
I'm not
and
always,
switch out.
I'm not as,
for those who want to switch out.
I'm not as Tori as I normally am, you know, in my costumes. So, yeah.
One last question that I have to ask. For as a woman, do you feel the pressure is different for you to be a role model because of your jobs?
I think a lot of it was with like weight and stuff like that, especially when 14. Don't really have breasts or anything. Really starting to grow out and my body's so much changing on the shows. But I thought in New Zealand we don't get it as much just because we don't have breasts there. But I think in England we've got a lot of questions like young girls coming up to us and saying, oh my god, you know, can you help me get over bulimia and things like that, and that's kind of when I was like, oh my gosh, I'm really glad that they did come up with issues like that, because I mean if an issue like that can help someone, it's amazing. But not so much in New Zealand, but I think yeah, to answer that question I'd probably say overseas definitely, and I kind of took that into my role as well, like when I started acting, kind of acknowledging that I do play an effect on people with storylines, stuff like that. So yeah.
Thank you. That's right, thank you.